There were a lot of memorable things about this year's 2024 Parisian Olympics. The opening ceremony was weird to say the least. The hot track and field athletes there are always memorable. But the one thing people are not going to be forgetting anytime soon are the breakdancing antics of Rachel Gunn, Raygun. Oh, first of all, what a name. I fucking love it. And I see a lot of people dissing her in the comments, speaking about how she's disrespecting breakdancing. How could the judges have allowed someone like her to come and represent Australia? But you guys, you just don't get it. You see, Rachel, like yours truly, is a professor. She's an intellectual. She understands the history of breakdancing, and she understood what she was trying to do. See, a lot of you guys are watching this thing thinking, oh man, this isn't cool. It doesn't take much talent to do this. But she was trying to get people talking about breakdancing, which is really important, obviously. And she knew the best way to do that was to do something that was so out there, so unconventional that she was going to be remembered. Because it's not always about winning, ladies and gentlemen. You see, Australians, we don't get paid much if we win a gold medal. I mean, what, it's maybe $15,000 if you take home a gold medal. It's not a big deal here. It's not like Singapore where you get $750,000 if you win. She figured, being the intellectual that she is, that the best way to actually drum up support, become famous, was to do a routine that was so unconventional, was so out there, that you'd all be talking about her. And obviously she succeeded, because she's playing the long game here. And you see, what she was doing with her dance moves, a lot of people don't get this, is she was given a breakdown of the history of hip-hop. Like, she was doing all these moves that were very unconventional, like her interpretation of the windmill, you know, like, I call it kind of like the weird spaz attack. That was a reference to her interpretation of the windmill. And, you know, putting the kangaroo hop in there. You see, she was given her interpretation of the origins of breakdancing. See, a lot of you guys, you think breakdancing is from LA, it's from Africa. But the truth is, breakdancing is black. I mean, take it from me, I'm a legit breakdancer. I mean, I got the do-rag, got the big lips, black. Breakdancing actually comes from Australia, mate. It's actually from the indigenous people, the aboriginals, and they were breakdancing, you know, thousands of years ago with their didgeridoos, and they were dancing along, and they were doing the kangaroo hop, right? So she was actually making reference to the indigenous Australians. She was putting all of these references in a routine that you guys just didn't get because you're not educated about the origins of breakdancing like the professor is, like I am. So, truth be told, her routine was just so far beyond her time that a lot of you guys just didn't get it. She was putting on a breakdancing work of art. And I think she's going to go down in the history books. Now, granted, we're not going to see breakdancing in the 2028 Olympics of Los Angeles. I think they've taken it down. I guess they weren't too impressed by Raygun's antics. But no doubt, breakdancing is going to come back, maybe in the 2032 Olympics. And I have a feeling that Raygun is going to be on the scene. She's going to return at the age of, I guess, 44. And she is going to be larger than ever. And of course, she'll have all the support behind her. She would have gotten all of these sponsors. No doubt they're probably going to make a Raygun doll because the whole world is talking about her. And she would have been able to put her time and energy, give up her job as a professor with all the sponsorship money she's getting. And she's going to come back and take the gold in the 2032 Breakdancing Olympics when it makes a comeback. So I'm telling you, the Professor Raygun was actually schooling you all, and she is quite possibly one of the greatest Olympic exports of Australia, mate. Yeah!